So we just got this long life project of somebody's 13 years been sitting in his garage. Finally, he's ready to pull the trigger. Brought it to us. He's got, she's decent. Pro Street mixed with a little bit. Got a Springer front end, big 330 back tire. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. And pulling some parts that I've had on the shelf, actually, probably as long as the guy had this frame. We're using this gas tank. I'm gonna retunnel it. The oil tank fits perfect in here. Might make some gears extend it a little bit. We'll see what's up with that. But right side drive, Sproder setup, which is the brake, sprocket, chain drives, everything's on the right. Probably run a front brake on here. Since it's from Cali, he's gotta try and stop, People drive like maniacs. Other than that, it'll be a pretty good build, man. It's all here. Just gotta make it happen, Captain.
Juan, today's the day, man.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Been waiting a long time.
I gotta ask you, I know that it came in as a basket case.
Right.
And you've been working on collecting parts for a while.
The project started about 15 years ago. I was working as a construction worker at a motorcycle shop, and we shared parts. He gave me parts. I ended up getting a rolling chassis, a 330 rear wheel, kept it in my garage for almost 10 years, pulled it out, and I was told, sell it for parts or finish the project. So that's where we're at now. And it's been exciting, waiting, watching pictures.
Yeah.
And we're here now.
When you first showed up, and it was what we call a basket case. When we started putting it together, it was either going to be the most outlandish motorcycle we had ever done so far on the bad side, or it was going to be one of the raddest Pro Street choppers we've done in history. I honestly think with Shannon's expertise with the motorcycles, because I just paint them.
Right.
Shannon and Mike really put that thing together, and it's a motorcycle, and it's not outlandish. It's not something that there's no way that runs or rides or anything like that. It's an actual functional motorcycle. I actually was coming back from the convenience store one day, and I caught Shannon in my rearview mirror on your chopper.
Oh.
He's blast right by me. I'm like, yeah, that's it. That thing was cool. It looks really good going down the road.
I can't wait to see it.
The colors on it, what made you do that color?
Well, it goes back to the 1970s when I was a kid. My father used to have 64 Impalas.
Yeah.
It was root beer brown.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he gave it up, but it always stuck in his mind that he always wanted that car again.
Yeah.
I can't get that car right now, but I give respect to my dad. I went with root beer brown to match his 64 Impala.
Right.
That's where it's at.
Root beer speaks to me. It's a classic look. And to me, you can't go wrong. When I go through color combinations with customers with root beer brown, they're like, well, what's gonna go with root beer brown? It's like, well, honestly, all the colors. So you can do magentas, you can do blues, you can do blacks, oranges, yellows. You can actually throw any color you want. It just has to be balanced out right. With yours, we went with nice, classy. She makes a statement before you even see it. There's no way anybody's gonna hate it unless they just hate brown.
Who are they?
Yeah, exactly. There she is. That's the sign of a big damn motor.
Yeah, it's a 127
Yeah.
with a 4.5-inch piston.
Yeah.
That's an oversized piston. It has a stroke on it, doesn't it?
Hear the duration of it.
Yeah,
Like, pop,
it's a-
pop, pop, pop,
it is a
pop.
stroke.
That's a cammed up motor.
I don't think this thing's loud enough for you.
It's bad.
How you doing?
Good.
Sweet.
How's she ride?
You're a big boy, so it's a big bike.
Yeah, it's a rigid. I go, wow.
Walk around it, man. Let the sun hit that paint.
I see it. I'm looking at it. The front end, totally different.
Yeah, those rockers, so they're your other front end, remember how short it was?
Yes.
So same manufacturer, I just made those.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw the weld. Yeah.
It's amazing how the rockers made the front end way
out.
easier to handle.
And the right side drive, everything is different.
This bike was made for smaller back wheel. So it's a 330. It was actually, the frame was made for a 300. So everything you look at is gonna be, the clearances were, yeah. You can say this one it's like a jigsaw puzzle. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back.
She looks like she's going 100 miles. You're just sitting there, man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
she looks
idea.
like she's that chrome.
This is the shot right here.
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
And it's fat. PHAT. She looks good.
It's been a long time since we built a big back tire bike. And I mean a long time.
Well, this was his dream, his vision that he had to sit and look at, you know, for a long
Actually,
time.
in LA, the 330 is a unicorn.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. When the guy made these wheels, he was going to build a bike around it.
Gotcha.
And then I ended up getting it, and I said, I'm going to do it. I want the big wheel because I wanted a Pro Street style bike. I didn't want a crotch rocket. I didn't want a cruiser. I wanted a Pro Street. I've always liked the Pro Street look. And the way it's really raked out.
It looks like a drag bike.
It looks, it's 3.5 inches off the ground. It sits low.
Well, I know you brought a different rear fender, a different gas tank, and stuff, but hopefully we did you justice because we changed some of the look on what you brought.
For what you guys put together and what I brought, it's way different.
We put a ton of work in the rear fender. It's strutted all the way underneath it.
Yeah.
It's almost half-inch thick fender.
Oh, okay.
With the steel struts. That thing's a tank. Same with the gas tank. Put the pop-up filler on it, and everything just fits so tight on this bike.
Widened, retunneled, moved the gas cap.
I can see that engine looks huge.
Oh yeah, that's an engine wrapped in a motorcycle.
Well, listen, remember, this is what you wanted. You wanted that 127.
Yeah, that's huge. You can hear that stroke on it.
Yeah. You threw a coloring book at this thing.
A little bit.
But yeah, check it out, man. And I stared at it for a long time.
I talked to you a little bit about getting the frame a little too high maintenance with all the paint.
Right.
If you look towards the bottom of the frame and the fender, I faded that to black. So any kind of rock chips that you inherently get on riding a low rigid, they're super simple to touch up.
Black.
Yep,
Yeah.
black, plain old black. No special black, just black.
Can't really tell until you like keep staring at it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things I think I'm gonna see that I don't see right now. Later. Even the fender fades out.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm looking at this. See, I'm looking at that.
My theory on that is why do one color when you can do two?
Okay.
If it starts looking kind of hazy, wash it with Dawn dish soap, and that'll strip all the wax off of it, and then start putting it back on.
Okay.
I
White
used
diamond?
white diamond to
Oh,
bring
white
them
diamond?
back because remember they were kind of like hazy.
Yeah, easy they were.
Yeah, so
The white diamond for the maintenance and that cotton.
The Kong one? Yeah, McGuire. Yeah, I remember that.
I gave as much turning radius as possible. I had to.
Yeah.
And that's why we went with this style of gas tank too. Because it is a wide bike, so trying to keep everything close to it as possible.
Yeah,
like
keep
the
it tight.
exhaust pipes, yeah. And there's not too many pipes without me making full custom pipes for this thing. That's gonna go with how wide the back is.
Yeah, I don't want nothing sticking out.
I
Yeah.
thought the pipes we fell into those pipes. They're perfect.
Well, they're actually not right side drive pipes. I just had to remount them, remake mounts.
Yeah, we just kind of fell into them.
Yeah.
The frame, the chassis is completely molded. There's no welds anywhere on it. She's ready for a show, man.
She's ready to go home.
Yeah.
But the battery is a full-size Softail battery.
Oh, okay.
So it's not one of those, you gotta go to a special spot to go get it. And your oil, everything is underneath the seat.
and this seat all hand laid fiberglass, and we kind of mate everything that's gonna be underneath the seat. That's why we lay it in fiberglass, so you can run the biggest battery possible. You don't want to skimp on that. And seat's fairly light. People might say, oh, they use, you know, diamonds a lot, but your buns don't like sitting on a flat seat, so the diamonds act like pillows, mini pillows, which give you a little longer ride, because nothing's worse than riding somewhere and then saying, man, I gotta ride that thing back. Yeah, you're gonna ride it back because you got a nice seat.
I left the bolts off the seat.
Okay.
So for just to show you
Oh, okay, yeah.
your breakers, 30 amp and 15 amp just for your main. This is your starter relay. Yeah, that's it. I kept everything compact with the coil and your keys up there.
I see it, yeah.
We had to put these big Avons on this bike, 300 to be exact, and a wide 21 in the front. So Avon tires, thanks again.
Turn signals,
Yeah.
brake lights, headlight, speedometer.
It's not, it's small. It goes with the mirrors and everything.
Yeah, I modified the kickstand and I put a little tip on it so you don't have any issues
Oh, I
like
see.
grabbing it.
Yeah.
And kicking it out.
I think she looks hot.
Your little headlight.
Oh, okay. Did it work? It worked?
Listen, I plugged it in, it works. So yeah, I fit it into the build.
She rides during the day when the sun's out, not at night.
Yeah.
I'll keep the neighbors up if I did that.
Yeah, no, just starting this thing, so it has compression releases on the motor,
Okay.
front and rear. It's so much compression that they close them really fast. But if you hold the rear one open, and then you'll hear it start, and then just let it go.
Okay.
That is a bad bike. And the paint I did, this is the root beer, obviously, and this is a pearl gold. And then I did the metal flake with the candies. You can't go wrong with gold leaf. It's just classy. You got variegated red leaf, copper leaf, and these are actually chameleon specks. So when you look directly at it, it's kind of a gold, but then you walk around, it turns green.
Exactly. I'm seeing green.
Yep. I wanted to get it a classic paint job, so I used a lot of the Art Deco from like the 50s and 60s in it. And then of course you got the Count's Cross on the back.
You don't see it until you actually look for it. Yeah,
ghosted.
Yeah, it's ghosted, yeah.
I don't like our cross being a billboard unless the customer says, I want to see this cross a mile away. I try and hide it.
No, I think it's cool. I think it's totally cool. Wow, she's light.
It's light now.
Yeah.
With the stock rockers that were on that front end, it almost took two of us to straighten the front end out.
Really?
Yeah, so it changed the geometry on that front end tremendously.
She feels good. You outdid yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I'll take that one because, like I said, I just painted this thing. Shannon really put his head to the ground on this one.
You dropped off a start, and then all we did was complete it.
I think I brought you Frankenstein, and he made it.
That's Shannon's specialty.
Well, everybody that you know, a couple of places that you shopped it to, they kept telling you, "I'll just build something else, build something else."
Yeah, nobody wanted to do anything. And I brought it here, and you guys make magic.
No, we like doing this, man.
It's awesome, dude.
I'm gonna miss seeing this, man. I'm gonna miss seeing this bike around here.
No, wait till everybody sees it.
Let everybody know, hey, especially all the naysayers that said build something else.
The colors are good. The design, I know, was you, and I got to give it to you, man. That's why you are who you are.
Yep.
All right, let's load her up. Awesome.
There you have it, everybody. Another wicked cool chop built right here at Count's Customs. Pro street style, long, laid out. I'm always proud of my boys. Shannon does such an amazing job on assembling these gorgeous bikes, and Ryan with his paint scheme, amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode on the Count's Customs YouTube channel. Give it a like, share it with all the cool kids, and keep watching because we got more cool stuff coming your way.